What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today with Infinite Warfare we got a brand new title update, and it's quite a big one. It was like 2.8 gigabytes or something along those lines. So far what we can see are a bunch of new variants, which I'm going to be going over today, as well as a few other things that I'm going to cover in the patch notes. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so first let's hop into all the new variants, and then we'll get into a bunch of the other changes that were made. Some of them I am very happy to see. So first up, we got a brand new R3K common variant called the Serpent, and this one just gives you Creeper, which increases your movement speed while crouched. Next, we got a brand new ERAD variant. This one's rare, and it's called the Scalpel, and this one gives you Head Rush, and with Head Rush, headshot kills grant a small bonus to your payload meter, and then you also get Everlast, which is a brand new weapon perk, and it looks like it's essentially Fusion Mag, which is pretty cool. You get a free Fusion Mag on your ERAD. Moving on to the LMGs, we got a brand new Mauler variant. This one's also common, and it gives you stability, and I'm actually really looking forward to this one. I'm probably just going to go ahead and spend the 200 salvage on it, because I really don't like the recoil properties of the Mauler, and this is going to help that a little bit. Next up, we've got the EBR-800 Metronome. It's a legendary variant. This one gives you Dynamic, which is a brand new weapon perk, and with this one, kills in alternating modes will grant bonus score. So that's pretty neat. So you got to kill a guy with a sniper rifle, then switch over to the assault rifle, and if you do that, you get a bonus score, which is a neat little weapon perk. And this one also gives you that Everlast weapon perk, which is essentially a free Fusion Mag as far as I can tell. Moving on to the shotguns, first up we've got the Reaver Toro, which is rare. This one gives you Trample, which is brand new weapon perk, and with this one, double kills will grant a large bonus to your payload meter. I'm excited to do some more testing on this one to see how big of a bonus that is, because that seems like it could be quite powerful. And then it also gives you Stockpile, which increases your ammo. Next up for shotguns, we've got the Banshee Icarus, and with this one we get Talon, and with Talon, kills while airborne will grant a small bonus to your payload meter. Again, something I'm interested in testing out. I'll do some more testing on that as soon as I get a chance, and I'll keep you guys updated on it. And in addition to this, we have that Everlast weapon perk, which looks like it's essentially a free Fusion Mag. Moving on to pistols, we got a few new pistol variants. We've got the EMC Champ, which is legendary. This one gives you 1-2, and with 1-2, melee kills will grant a large bonus to your payload meter, and it also gives you Lights Out. So this one's going to be designed for rushing around and trying to go melee only, it seems. Moving on to the Oni, we've got a brand new common variant of the Oni called the Bulwark, and with this one you just get Stockpile, which is pretty straightforward. And finally, we've got a nuke variant of the Hailstorm pistol. It's called the Culling, and obviously we get the nuclear weapon perk, and we also get Focus, which reduces that idle sway. I think this is one where nukes are definitely going to be realistically attainable, and it's quite interesting to see. So that's it for the variants that have been added. I think it was only 9 variants, and to me, not too many of them really stand out. And I would highly recommend still saving up your salvage and your keys, because this was quite a large title update. It was like 2.8 gigabytes, and this isn't nearly 2.8 gigabytes worth of content. I'll talk about all the other stuff that was added as well, but even there, it's not 2.8 gigabytes worth of content, which leads me to believe that there's a whole lot more that they added in this title update that they're going to be releasing with hotfixes in the near future. So I'm saving my keys, I'm saving my salvage, and I would probably recommend that you guys do the same. So getting into the official patch notes that they released, wasn't actually a ton of stuff that got changed, but a few things that I really like to see. First off, you can now see parties in the pre-game lobby, so you can see who's partied up with each other, and I really like this update because now you can see if you're going up against a party of 5 or something, and you can also see which team you're going to be on before the game starts. Now, to me, this is kind of a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing for solo players, like you get in, sometimes you just notice like you get a full party of 2-3 KD players on one team, and then you have the people on your team that are going to be going like 0-23 or something like that. You don't really want to be playing that game most of the time. It's like, what's the point in even playing? So you can back out and everything like that. But this also leads to a lot of people backing out before the game starts, which is a little bit annoying because you get that countdown before the game starts. Once it splits up the team, everybody realizes which team they're on, and if they don't like it, they leave, and then maybe that countdown restarts. It just gets kind of annoying. But overall, I do think it is a good thing that we get to see now what we're getting into before we get into the game. In addition to this, we got a little bit of a nerf to the Vulture, which I haven't seen yet, but I'm a little bit happy to see. I feel like they were just a little too fast and hard to hit. And what they did is they reduced its overall speed as well as acceleration, and they gave it a slight decrease to damage. I'm hoping they didn't completely destroy the Vulture and make it like it was before the patch where it was essentially useless, but at the same time, I do feel like it could have used a bit of a nerf in some ways, and I'm glad to see that they did something about it. Another thing that's going to be quite noticeable is the tracker perk essentially got buffed, and apparently this was a bug or something, but now you can hear Dead Silence players' boosts as well as their footsteps when you're using tracker. Before you could only hear their footsteps and the boosts were still silent. That's no longer the case, so tracker is quite a bit more powerful now in my opinion. And that's pretty much it for the stuff that I feel is really important to mention. I will leave a link down below to the full patch notes. You guys can read the rest for yourself. A lot of the other ones are just bug fixes with bugs that you've probably never even seen before, or just things that don't affect the majority of the community very often. So again, it doesn't seem like they did too many changes with this title update, but I would expect there's a lot more content that was added that we just haven't seen yet, and I'd be willing to bet over the next couple weeks we're going to be seeing a lot of content come out that was actually in this patch that we downloaded. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.